What's up, YouTube? So I'm pretty excited today. I was actually able to pick up a paintball gun, a mask, a tank, and some pods for my wife for Sunday. So on Sunday we're going to be going paintballing with a bunch of guys from my job. Should be fun. I haven't been paintballing in a while. My wife's never gone. She's been wanting to go for a really long time. So should be fun. So let me show you guys what I got. I got this Tippmann 98 custom. The guy wanted originally 80 bucks for this mask and this air tank. This is mine, and these I bought separate for my wife. But anyways, he wanted 80 bucks. I texted him last night, told him that I was interested in picking it up. Pretty much I forgot to text him back a little bit later, and he texted me back and said that he would let it go for $30 for everything if I met him today. So I went over there today, met up with him. Unfortunately, as soon as I hooked up my air tank, good thing I took my air tank, but as soon as I hooked it up, it started leaking air. It's coming from in here. With the barrel off, you could feel the air coming out from right here. With this off, you could feel it coming in from right here. So I was doing some research on it, and apparently it could either be the valve, the actual valve body itself, or maybe like an O-ring or something in here. I would have had it apart right now and probably started taking a look at everything. But my wife has my car with my tools in it, so I have to wait till she gets home. But once she gets home, I'm gonna pull this all apart. And that way I can see what's going on. And I called a couple paintball shops, and all of them are saying this part is pretty cheap. But whatever part I need in here, whether it's the valve or some O-rings, it's all relatively easy to fix. But other than that, the gun works. I mean, it did fire. It's just, even when I wasn't firing, you could hear air coming out of here. So, pretty good deal. I mean, after I talked him down because it was leaking air, he let it go for 20 bucks. So I got the Tippmann 98, I got the mask, and the tank for 20 bucks, which is pretty damn good. I have the exact same gun, and I spent over 100 bucks. So I think my wife came up pretty good. So once I start taking this apart, then I'll fill you guys in on what's going on. Actually see the O-ring smashed in between the rod right there and the valve, so it's never actually able to fully close. So that's why I was leaking air like crazy. But like I said, now it's something different. It's the actual not having any Teflon tape that's making it leak. Guys, so this is day 2 on PAMS paintball gun fix. Yesterday I got as much as I could done, but I ran into a problem. When I went to go put the new valve in, I was under the impression that I wasn't supposed to use Teflon tape or any kind of sealant on the threads. That's what I saw on videos, that's what I saw on write-ups, whatever, but I guess I should never listen to the internet because it was incorrect. So when I called the paintball shop that sold me the valve, they told me that I do absolutely have to use Teflon tape or it's going to continue to leak. So after about 2 hours of taking the gun apart, putting it back together, thinking that I did something wrong, it was actually just the fact that there was no Teflon tape. So today, day 2, I'm going to finally try and fix it the right way. I'm going to go buy some Teflon tape as soon as my wife gets home so she can watch the baby. And then I'll have a video of, me taking it apart, putting it back together once again. And hopefully it holds air and then the gun will be ready to go. What's up, guys? So once again, I put the whole complete paintball gun back together and there is still a leak. It's actually leaking from the exact same spot it was before I even purchased the new valve. So it's like the valve I just bought is either defective or somehow got messed up in the process of me installing it, which I don't believe. I mean, you can't really mess it up just by installing it. You just kind of sit it in there and put those 2 screws in it, and that's really it. So I don't understand why the valve is leaking. But either way, I'm heading to the Mountain View paintball shop over here in Rancho. Hopefully they can help me out. I mean, they told me to bring in a couple pieces so they could take a look. So hopefully they can help me out. I'll let you guys know. What's up, guys? So got some good news. Mountain View actually replaced the whole valve for me for free. They didn't charge me for another one, which is great. Shout out to Mountain View Paintball for that. They had a little bit of trouble at first. It just kept leaking and leaking. So I just got lucky that was a defective valve. Well, I didn't really get lucky because I had to come back, but I got lucky that it was a bad valve. Whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I got lucky that I got one for free. So anyways, so they hooked up air to it. It's not leaking anymore. So the gun should be good to go. As soon as I get home, I'll throw it back together and then go outside and do a couple test shots. Make sure it's good. And I'm gonna leave the tank connected overnight. Make sure that nothing leaks out by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so they're still open and we're not going paintball until Sunday. So worst case scenario, I could bring it back tomorrow. If there's anything, it should be fine. So I'll let you guys know what happens.